And I am your Chief Sales Officer here at Wakanna. We just have such phenomenal weekends. Last night was a blast, first ever Spanish speaking flat belly lifestyle, then turned around and had an English speaking, just a phenomenal weekend here in Wakanna. And so I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to bring up our CEO, someone I've known now for over 16 years, and she never fails to surprise me with all her phenomenal vision and ideas. And not only that, guys, she brings it to fruition. So that's the main thing of a great leader. They bring it home, right? And so they bring it home with that phenomenal new video we saw. And so I'm going to get out of her way so she can share what's going on. Make sure you have pen and paper. She is our CEO, our visionary, our person that's going to carry and take us all to our billion-dollar company here at Wakanna. Melissa Boston, are you out there? Melissa.
Hey, Phyllis, I'm here, I believe, if I'm off of mute. Am I still muted?
You're
Hello?
there, my dear.
I'm there? Okay, great. Awesome. Well, good morning, guys. Good morning. So excited to be on the line. Want to welcome everyone from all around the country. Good morning to all of our brand new distributors. Good morning to our customers, our special guests on the line. For those of you out there crushing CV, we want to welcome you too. Hopefully you've checked out our corporate page, because all of our silvers and above, every month we are recognizing you. So hopefully you've had a chance to share that to your page so that you can show your family and friends that you are getting it in here at Wakanna. And today, super excited because the rest of our Jamaica qualifiers, you're going to be acknowledged today. But again, thank you for waking up to Wakanna. We start this call off by sharing our vision and our mission statement. Our vision is we exist to help end the negative stigma that has caused communities around the world to suffer and lose out on the health and wealth benefits of the cannabis plant. Our mission is we are the catalyst to stir a movement that inspires people to confidently move into the legal space as entrepreneurs, formulators, and investors, evoking the courage and strength of people to take back their health, wealth, legacy, and freedom. And hey, before I go any further, I was on mute, so I was giving it up, but nobody was hearing me. But Phyllis, I got to give it up to you too for all that you do as our first double diamond, our CSO, our midwife, helping everyone give birth to unlimited possibilities. I tell you what, we are so appreciative of every single thing that you do to help inspire, to move business forward every single day. And today we do have a lot to cover, okay? Because we have the best distributors, the best family, the best nation on the planet, okay? And so we always have some exciting things happening. Just really proud of our phenomenal corporate team. I'm so excited each and every day, to be able to be in this business where I have so many people that are just doing so many extraordinary things. Super excited about our marketing team, super excited about our new VP of communication, Dr. Roz. I mean, just again, so much to be excited for each and every day. And so there's a lot of cool announcements that you're going to want to take advantage of today, because these can help you move your business forward. You want to get some brand new distributors, you want to get some new customers. Well, this is what you need to know, okay? So at 8:30 a.m. today on YouTube, our testimonial video actually will premiere. Some of you might have been on last night late. I saw a few of you guys watching. We're testing it on YouTube just to kind of check everything out. So we had a quick little launch for one of the videos. We took it down. And so at 8:30 a.m. officially, and that Central Time, we want you all to run to YouTube, okay? I'm going to go on and check out your comments to see what everyone has to say. But we want your comments. We want your feedback. And once we see there's enough momentum on that video, guess what's going to happen, guys? We are going to also put it on Facebook so that you can share that with every single person you know. Now, there's already one of our videos that's actually on YouTube right now, and that's the official overview. We're going to be sending out those links so that you can go direct to YouTube and posting those on Facebook so that you can actually plug in and know exactly what to share with your team, what to share with your guests, and how you can text those to every single person you know, but it's also important that we do put them on Facebook as well. So we will be getting those on Facebook so that you can actually share those with the Facebook community. So we are super, super excited about that, guys. We want you to go on. We want you to share, share, share. In fact, even in our Flat Belly Lifestyle group, once all the buzz and the momentum, really gets busy out there on Facebook, we're going to then put it in the group, because really there's some processes that we really want to help you leverage. And that's the power of having these special groups that people can't see from the public, right? And it's really a great platform for you to start building more people inside both of our Wakanna for Life group and our Flat Belly group. Because if you want to look at your income with Wakanna, and if you want your income to soar, if you're ready to really just take things to the next level, get ready for what's about to happen this fall, then you should be adding people to the group. Remember the formula, guys. You don't forget about the basics. When we think about how this company got started, how we had such massive momentum, one of the basic things we did every single day is we executed the chat, right? We chose those friends, okay? Every single day, at least 10 of them. We said hello. In fact, we ask a question, and then once they say yes to that question, we then invite them into that group, and then we tag them on a post, okay? And so you want to make sure that every day you're doing that. We used to say add, and you can still say add if you want, but because we know it's not as simple as that anymore, right? They don't let you just add people. If you notice, you got to really invite them now, and they have to decide if they want to be. So we say ask the question, and then, they'll say yes or no, and then you invite them right into that page, guys. And so let's start doing that. Let's make sure every day, you're keeping up with that, because if you go back and look at when you might have had more momentum, I can imagine you were probably doing that consistently, and your team was doing that consistently, okay? When we look at certain distributors who are constantly, keeping their numbers, they're having the biggest checks, guess what they're doing? They're adding people to the Facebook groups, and they're doing it on a daily basis, okay? Not once a month, not once a year, but they're doing it on a daily basis. And so we want to make sure that you're doing that. A quick update too, as it relates to our Flat Belly Lifestyle brochures. We mentioned this to the wellness coaches on Thursday, but there are brochures now available if you go to our website, okay? There's many categories, and when you go and actually click on shop, I know if you're on your phone, apparently there's a little bit more work you're going to have to do, okay? So if you're on your phone, you're going to have to go click advanced search first, and then that's going to give you more options so that you can see all those categories. But we have a category where we put all of our marketing tools, all of the things that you need to do to build your business, like our banners, our t-shirts. And there you might notice there's a FBL, so it says FBL overview brochure and then FBL product brochure. Now, one of the things I mentioned is these aren't in the highest quality. Unfortunately, we had an issue with resolution when they went to print. So there was something that happened during the printing process, but they still look decent. People still wanted to utilize them. So we didn't want to restrict you guys from having access, because we have thousands of them. But at the same time, when the new ones come in, we will replace those for you complimentary. So it's kind of like a buy one, get one free deal. Buy one now, get another one later. So you definitely want to go take advantage of that, because once the supplies are gone, that deal is off the table. So go get your brochures, because again, they still look great. You can look at the products and a complete overview, and just a great tool to leverage and utilize when you're out networking. Also, too, just to follow behind that, an update, especially for the wellness coaches. You guys ask about t-shirts, and we had an issue with the t-shirts and the quality, but we actually have confirmed that they've worked some of that out, and we're going to have some t-shirts available most likely by Friday. They're rushing it, and so prayerfully you'll be able to check back to the website and see your Flat Belly t-shirts that you can order, so that you can really start building up your Flat Belly brand. Okay, this is truly getting exciting. Many of you have asked about what is this two-sided banner that now you're seeing. Well, oftentimes you're doing events where the space is limited, and we want to thank Jacinta Frederick out in New York, because it was her idea to have a two-sided banner. So this was first done exclusively for her, out there where we did a Dr. Prince banner on one side. On the other side is the banner where you see Phyllis, right? And then it had some other items on it as well. So that's going to be a two-sided banner that will open up to the group. So if you want to purchase that, It's on the website. You're going to see a picture of what that looks like. I know our graphics team, they're getting that added to the website today so that you can see exactly what it looks like. Yes, as Phyllis said, it was exciting because this Flat Philly lifestyle has really taken on a life of its own. A brand new Spanish division was created, and just super excited about everything that's going to happen with that. That's a whole new market, just a whole new opportunity. And we had about half the people on our Spanish call, right? So we had a great call. I believe we maxed out yesterday on the regular call at 70 something people, but on the Spanish call we had about almost 30. I mean, that was just super exciting. And we want to thank, Juanita Santalone. We want to thank Kimberly Elias because they were there to host and facilitate that call. I mean, it's like a Spanish lesson for us once a month because this will be once a month. The next one is happening on September the 17th. It's on a Sunday, 4 p.m. So they're going to happen once a month, usually in the middle of the month. And it's going to happen at 4 p.m. Central, just an hour before our normal call. And we want you to invite all of your Hispanic prospects to listen in, so they can see exactly what's happening and they can learn how they can also improve their lives and health and take it to that next level. If you are an investor here with Wakanna, you're going to want to be on the lookout. There's a couple things that you're receiving. One is K1s, and the other thing, we're having an investor meeting. So be on the lookout for that. We're super excited to connect with our Wakanna investors because these are some exciting times, and you need to be in the loop and know exactly what's going on. Also, too, one of the things that I wanted to make sure that I announced again on this call, we talked about it last Thursday during the Wellness Coach call, but Thursday at 6 p.m. In Chicago at our corporate office. I'm sorry, we're going to do this on the Zoom. We said we're going to do something in the office, but not this Thursday. So this Thursday, it's going to be Zoom, okay? So you're going to want to tune in with Dr. Eric on Zoom. The link will go out, but we're going to go through some special updates and announcements for our coaches, okay? In fact, last Thursday, what we mentioned is the new coaches upgrade pack. So be on the lookout for that. That is available in your back office. There's two options, okay? One of them is with the scan for $9.99, and then one of them is without the scan for $4.99. So you have two options, and this is applicable for people that are already in our business at the crown jewel level. So if you started at the crown jewel level, which is the $9.99, if you started there, okay, maybe you did it over two payments, maybe you did it in one payment. But these two options are available for you, and they're only going to be available until the end of the month. And then those options are off the table, guys. That means really you probably at this point don't want to be a coach, and we're really moving forward with new business. So now for those who start brand new, they're still going to have the option of being a coach. They can come in at the $14.99. Let's say that's not an option for them. They're able to first do the $7.99, and they can then pay the balance later. So there's already a 50% play in place. We're just not calling it 50% down. We're just allowing people to do the first $7.99, and then later they can do the difference and go all the way up to Wellness Coach. And so that's going to be for new people. And again, that's already in play right now. Also, too, just a follow-up to something shared last week. And I know you've also received this via email, but super excited about our special push for customers. Are you getting your customers? Okay. In fact, if you're a founding member of Wakanna, you're going to want to get those customers. I mean, are you looking at those founders checks, right? Those founders checks are always exciting, especially if you're also ranking up. We see people who are ranking up, sometimes see those triple digit checks, right? Which means, yes, over 100, sometimes over $200. And again, being a founding member of a company that's just getting started. I mean, we're literally 3.5 years old. And if you're getting a check for $200, I mean, that's $800 a year off of something you bought one time, okay? I mean, exciting. And guess what? This is the last year that you can actually become a founding member in our first pool, where we have the most lucrative pool, and that is the 1%. And so what's also exciting is right now, you really want to make sure you already plant those seeds with new people that are coming in. I mean, you want every single person that you know to be a founding member of Wakanna for Life. And it really starts by you not just purchasing that pack, but understanding the power of getting those 3 customers, okay? And it doesn't have to be 3 new customers every month. It could be the same customers. You can be one of those customers, right? But right now, we want to make sure you go out and get 3 new customers because this is a special contest, okay? And everyone who gets at least 3 this month will qualify for a drawing where we're giving away $500 in product, guys. Super excited. And also, to remember, number 1, number 2, and number 3, they're going to have special bragging rights. And we have a special allocation for them in addition to the fact that they also will be in the drawing. They're going to receive either $250, $150, or $100 in product, okay? So you want to take advantage of that. You want your team to take advantage of that because we all know that at the end of the day, whenever we're putting that contest out there and we're bragging on those winners, you're going to want to see your name in lights, okay? Because it's great validation for your team. You always, as a leader, want to lead from the front. So go get your 3 customers. And with the flat belly lifestyle, there's really no excuse. Everyone should be able to utilize those videos to leverage that and get those customers, guys. And so again, check out our YouTube, check out our corporate page. You're going to have a chance to like and share those videos. Also, too, because I do know that time is winding up, winding down, I guess you could say. I can't even believe we're now talking about the middle of August. I mean, this is August the 15th. Goodness gracious, where did time go? But we also know we have a crown jewel picnic. We know that Lab Thomas is actually the crown jewel chair. I think he's the one facilitating that. Bev said, hey, listen, tell Lab is handling it. She's also assisting, and there's a phenomenal committee, okay? So at some point, we want to hear from that committee. I know there's flyers. There's lots of stuff they're working on. There's a DJ. And so this is a phenomenal opportunity for you to come out with the family and friends of Wakanna to fellowship, to meet some of your other distributors, to bring out your kids. It's going to be a barbecue, but they're doing it Ravinia style. So you're going to bring some of your own items. Plus, there's going to be some actual vegan options there that they're going to be barbecuing. I believe maybe some turkey too, but I know definitely a lot of vegan options. And so we're super excited about that. I also, too, want to go ahead and, again, brag on those of you who have been out there, liking and sharing. I'm not going to mention the names today, but you know who you are, okay? You guys have become our top fans because you're on that page. And we really need everyone on that page, guys. We want you on that page, because it's going to help you, when you're able to share certain things. See, here's what happens on Facebook. See, a lot of times you'll share stuff. And whether people like it or comment or not, it doesn't really matter because you're going to find you have more lookers than likers in life, okay? And that's a good thing sometimes because you don't always need to have to know exactly who's paying attention, but people are reading on your page. They're on your wall. They're on your timeline. And a lot of times they're just consuming information, which means they're just reading it, seeing what you're doing, checking in. And so sometimes having items that you shared, whether it's a promo, every now and then, it's always good to have those promos out there, but it's also good to share just information that can help take their life to the next level. And sometimes, again, they might not like it, they may not comment, but they're reading. And it's great to have positive information on your wall. It's great to have information on your wall so they at least know how to plug into you, how to plug into your products. So go to the page, like, share, comment, because when we call the top fans next Monday, you're going to want to be on that list because I'm telling you what, these top fans are becoming the superstars. You're seeing not only are they on the Facebook page, but they're also some of the people that are our top distributors. So we know that a lot of this behavior is tied in ultimately to your income and whether or not you're going to have success here at Wakanna, because what you do duplicates. See, everything you do duplicates. When we have negative attitudes, guess what that duplicates, right? When we have positive attitudes, guess what that duplicates? And so you want to have a business that's duplicatable, and it really starts with you as a leader. Also, too, we will discuss our flash sale because we know that today is what? Momentum Monday. And on Momentum Monday, we have, it looks like Lab Thomas. Let's not be on the call because he is calling me right back. I just spoke his name and he is calling me right back. So Lab, hey Lab, if you're out there, we're super excited about this picnic. So anything you need to share, let's definitely talk. But with that being said, we're going to talk about our flash sale. So let's go ahead and get right into it. This is exciting because today is Momentum Monday. And so I want to discuss the deal of the day where you can buy 2, get 1 free. And today we're talking about hair, okay? I mean, I know you have some friends out there where one of their probably only products they buy, I mean, I have friends like that, is the hair products, right? Because we know we love our hair. Our hair is our crown. And unfortunately, people will buy for their hair before they buy for their body. And if you have clients out there who've never tried any of our products, this is going to be a fantastic product to display. In fact, we're doing a reel this week on our corporate page, and it's going to be all about hair. So you're going to hear so much about hair this week. We're going to have hair tips. In fact, today at our SOS, our Save Our Strands, you're going to want to plug in with Doris Mosley, our trichologist, because this is an exciting day because you can buy two, get one free, hemp-powered hair. And today only, okay, today only, you will save an extra 5%. Tomorrow you can still get it, but guess what? That 5% is off the table. And here's what's really cool is no matter what you buy today, okay, you're going to get 5% off. So that's going to happen all the way through midnight Pacific time tonight. So make sure you share that, and that's going to drop on Facebook. You know, our Empowered Hair is designed to help your hair grow longer, stronger, and healthier. It's great for both men and women. And guess what? We're going to also include the beard oil. So whether they do the beard oil for the guys or the hemp-powered hair for the women, hey, either product, buy two and you get one free. Also, too, want to go through this week's lineup, okay? The week's lineup, again, today's Momentum Monday, so you're going to hear recipes, recognition. I just unleashed the deal of the week. And also, too, we're going to, again, drop more of the Jamaica qualifiers, those videos. I mean, again, today we need to be showing up and showing out, okay? On Momentum Monday, you want to start your week off right. As a leader, you want to lead by example. You want to go share, like, comment. Let's go start the party, guys, okay? Because what we do today is going to set the pace for all week long, and we want to have an epic week, okay? So take advantage of these special sales. Of course, tomorrow is Transformation Tuesday, and guess what? We want to hear from you. Testimonials, tips, training, okay? Wellness Wednesday. We're going to have wellness tips. Throwback Thursday. Do you have pictures from the past? It's fun looking at some of the pictures from Halstead. You know, in fact, we have this event called Pink Crush, and we're seeing some of those pictures. I can't wait until we do another Pink Crush. In fact, whether we do it virtually or at our corporate office, stay tuned because we're going to do something this fall, okay? We're going to do something to really help bring more people into the cannabis space, and I think the Pink Rush will be an excellent format to do that, in addition to hosting something for health and wellness. And so you're going to see a lot of phenomenal things happening right at our corporate office, but super excited to watch those pictures from the past. On Fridays, we know it's Fun Friday, so there's always an opportunity to plug in. You know, we go live from the corporate office. You know, Phyllis, Shannon, you'll see other corporate members going live, really having a chance to connect you with our customers, our community. Of course, on Saturdays, this is our showcase. Distributors, we want to highlight you. Are you doing a vending event? What's happening in your area? We want to spotlight you. Sunday is now Self-Care Sunday. How wonderful does that sound, right? Self-Care Sunday, because we know that people must invest in themselves. And so as I close this out, you know, I want to just mention, you know, just a few items, guys. You know, one of the things that my husband, you know, would always say to me, and he said this even in our vows, he says, you know, I wish I could give you my eyes to see how, you know, pretty much how he sees me, right? Which basically says, the way I see you is so much more powerful than you'll ever know. It's hard to describe it in words. The only way you would know it is if I give you my eyes, okay? And I think in business, this applies. And this applies because when I look at our business, sometimes me and Phyllis, we look at each other or we're just always on that same wavelength because we get it. We've been there before. We've seen massive momentum. We've seen millions of dollars flow through our business, you know, sometimes on a monthly basis, guys. And, you know, one of the things you can smell and just feel it when something is just special. There's something that's so exciting, but it's not here yet. I mean, it's exciting, but it's more like coming soon, right? Because even though things are great, they're nothing like they're about to be. And when you see so many people, okay, on our flat belly lifestyle, having this mega success. I mean, it's like every single person who touches this product, okay, has some type of experience. We've never, okay, never seen a program like this. I've been on the board, for billion-dollar companies who we've spent $40 million in reserve to develop products, okay? And do you know, throughout all of that history, throughout all that success, we've never had a product where you didn't have to hold your breath and just hope and pray that it worked for your family and friends, right? We've always had to do that. We've never had something where it just worked. It just worked for everybody. Every single person touching this cleanse is having success with it, guys. And what that tells you is we're just here at the very beginning stages of something that's going to transform the world. Okay, so I need you to have bigger vision. I want you to see it through my eyes, okay? Because at the end of the day, when we've just now started adding things like banners, right? Banners are just here a few months ago. The faith-based letter, right? The e-brochures. When you think about the fact that we've been doing this with really no support tools, other than the Sunday webinar, there's not been a video that's been formulated.
Melissa, you dropped. Melissa, you dropped. Melissa. Can you guys hear me? I got you muted. Let me unmute Dr.
Yes, I can hear you, Phyllis.
Okay. So Melissa dropped. Let me find her. Let me call her. I don't see her.
Phyllis, I think I'm back.
Melissa,
I'm back. I said all of a sudden it just dropped. I think I'm on an internet phone. T-Mobile, we're gonna fire you because
let me say something, Melissa. I hear the emotion in your voice from the time you started talking about what Emil saw, and I'm right there with you because I feel it. I want to implore to the team to get with us, guys, because this is truly the beginning. And you don't often hear Melissa's voice break, but I hear it, Melissa, because I feel it too.
And I feel it in yours too, because we know what's about to happen. And it's one of those things where we've been in these industries and you've been in companies, and those companies changed and transformed our lives. But there were so many friends and family members that got left behind because nobody wants to be there in the days where you're beating up your knees, right? You're just constantly banging your head against the wall because you're feeling frustrated. You feel those obstacles, and that's where people leave. But that's where the true pioneers start to develop their beginning stages of what's going to end up being maximum momentum and wealth. Okay, so get that, guys. Get that. No matter what company we've been a part of, we've always had those frustrating moments, those times when we just thought things would not work. But guess what? We kept going. And here's the thing about it. What we have in front of us is so much bigger than any of those companies combined if we put it all together, guys. Because again, those companies were typically already in dozens of countries. Those companies already had tens of millions of dollars invested. So they had everything that they needed to succeed. We're a company. We started with the grassroots effort, okay? Not even $1 million to launch this company, guys. Not even $500,000, right? I mean, barely $250,000, and most of that we refunded back to investors. So you're talking about a company starting with pennies and taking something to now 8 million, soon to be 10 million, over 24,000 customers. So where we're going is about to set this world ablaze, guys. And we're just super excited. I just got an inbox from one of my teams in Nigeria. And the lady was like, Melissa, what are you doing now? You know, I got an inbox from one of my ladies in Turkey. People around the world are looking for something, guys. And we have not even scratched the surface yet. We've not even taken this outside the United States market. We are just now translating things into Spanish. So if you could see this through our eyes, you would be out there running your business, planting those seeds, doing those parties, sharing this message like your life depended on it. Because guess what? Your legacy depends on it, right? Because we want to leave something for our children's children, but it starts with the work we do right now. And knowing now that we have all these support tools, guys, this is just an exciting time to be here because success as a way of sneaking up on people who are diligently working, who are staying focused. Because if you would have told me back in 2006 that I would be able to go out one day and fire my boss, retire from corporate America, I would have never believed, right? Because I thought success in that type of arena was for other people. I was never that person on that stage. I was always the corporate America person. So just know that if it can happen to me, it can happen to you, and you can beat half the people by just showing up. I mean, even think about these calls in the morning. There was a time where you had to fight to get on this call, right? There was a time where the calls were just so packed out. But guess what, guys? We now went into an era where we see customers, right, growing at a more rapid rate than distributors. And customers don't show up on calls like this. And so what it tells you is with or without you, Wakanna is a living, breathing entity that will be around as a legacy business for generations. And if you want to be a part of that, the first thing you need to do is show up, because you beat half of people by showing up, the other 40% by working hard. And we know that the remaining 10% is the dog fight. And it's the people that are in that dog fight out there doing more and more and more are the ones that ultimately end up in their wealthy place. And, Phyllis, I've also been reading, Think and Grow Rich. Phyllis, issued last week. She said, hey, we want everyone to read this, corporate team. I'm saying, great. Okay, let's get the book out. But you know what, guys? It's amazing when you go back and just reread. I know she's using the workbook. I have the audio as well. But here's the reality of what I've really concluded after having a chance to read that again is reaching your goals. It's only possible if you have a strong, burning desire and you believe it's possible. See, if you don't even believe it's possible, guess what? Then you've already lost. And you also got to get specific to what is it that you really want? What is your goal? And what are you willing to do to achieve that goal? Have you put that goal in writing, right? And have you really put a date to it, a specific plan? Are you reading it out loud every single morning when you get up? If your goal is to get to diamond, to get over 100,000 in revenue, you want to read it out loud every single morning. In fact, I remember one of our directors in our travel business. Her name is Sandy Williams. I remember I would go to Philadelphia working with her and her team. And one time when I went there, on her refrigerator, she had a cutout of a magazine that we had appeared in, called Success from Home. She put her picture in place as like the fifth leader, as the fifth LTV director. So her picture was there, and it was amazing because every day she said she would get up and she would affirm, I am a director. I am a director. I am wealthy. She would confirm those, guys. And guess what happened? We went to our next convention. She was on stage as a director. And so a lot of times people don't make it to where they're trying to get to because they quit too soon, right? Sometimes they lack the confidence. Maybe you just don't believe because unfortunately you've been programmed with negative scripts. Maybe you're a procrastinator. Maybe you just have so much inside of you, but it never gets executed. So you got to see yourself more confident. You got to see yourself breaking the cycle of procrastination. You got to speak life into you, okay? Because sometimes we need to be our own cheerleader. You got to be a positive person. Stop the negativity. Stop the negativity to other people, because once you become negative, then typically you're going to spread that to other people, and then the people around you all of a sudden oftentimes can get distracted. And so you want to be the light. You want to be that beacon of hope. You want to stop that fear. Stop, being indecisive, okay? You want to get those affirmations every single day, and you've got to be willing at the end of the day to go out and take massive, massive action. You got to get with positive, inspiring people and create your mastermind group. We had a mastermind group in our early days. We would get together and meet for breakfast every single Saturday. It was 4 women, and guess what we would always do? We would always encourage each other and talk about what we're going to do to take the business to the next level. What if we were hanging out every Saturday with negative people that were saying, this ain't going to work? Well, guess what happened? We would not be where we're at today. So you got to cut that negativity out your life. You got to get with the right people, guys. And when you do that, one of the things that I promise you is we will then see you at the top, okay? And so what I want to do as I close it out, don't forget, you can jump on our Rebound with Wakanna. Let's get, that oxygen to the brain. Okay, let's get that lymphatic system stimulated. You can visit reboundwithwakanna.com. That happens Monday through Saturday. So jump on board, get your exercise on at 2:30 p.m. Central. Save our strands with Doris Mosley, our trichologist, at 7:30 p.m. That's our corporate Zoom, but it kicks off with DJ Dr. Rob, our VP of Communication. Of course, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central is our Diamond Factory. And then on Wednesday, guess what? You can join us and hula hoop on the beach. And we want you to have a Wakanna day because we're going to see you where? At the top, the very top, the tip top, because this time, yes, we are busting through the top. So come along with us, guys.
Woo-hoo. Awesome call. You gotta listen to this call. If you weren't on it, everybody should have their team get the replay and hear this call.